Hey everyone, Noodle here. And today I want to tell you why you need to get your hands on this powerhouse of a bundle. I am here in my birthday suit because, not that kind of a birthday suit, you perverts, in my birthday suit because it's oskapt's birthday. The bundle in question is something that I demoed live on the show, but I got a chance to play with it some more, and I have news and updates, and I recommend it even more highly than I did live on the show. I'm super happy with this bundle, its price and its performance, but because it's a Bethesda product, there are still some quirks and imperfections, which I will demo for you in this video, of course. It is called the Industrial Power Bundle, and the most notable item here is the coal tower. The coal tower is available as a standalone purchase for 800 atoms as well, and it is glorious. I am super thrilled with this thing. In fact, I am so thrilled with it, I went out to the ash heap and built my very first ash heap camp. That's right, I've built everywhere on the map except for this region. And I found a really cool spot on Reynolds Lake that somebody recommended on the show, thank you very much, where I can take advantage of terrain as well as water for my amazing new prefab. Now, not every item in this bundle is brand new. Some of these things have been around for a few weeks and some of these things have been around for a few months, but some things in this bundle are actually brand new, and altogether this is packaged really beautifully. As for the building, wow, I am speechless. I love that it's elevated on these pillars. I love that it sits so well in water and in terrain. We literally don't have a base here. You know how I'm always reviewing the bases. I'm always seeing how they fit into the terrain, how they work on slopes, how none of them actually really work on slopes very nicely. And most of our bases are just obnoxious and bulky and unnecessary. This doesn't have a base. It just has legs, many vertical legs that you can stick into any sort of terrain and into water. Like, it's virtually impossible to badly hover this building. Of course, we have our new relaxed building rules, so we can hover everything. But back in the day, hovering a building, in air quotes, was a bad thing. It's when your prefab doesn't stick nicely in terrain and like a corner of it is actually elevated from the ground. That was very unsightly and none of us builders liked that. This, like I said, is virtually impossibly to mess up. If you want to hover it, but I think that's gonna look pretty silly. But if you are planting it on the ground and in the water, it just sits nicely. In this particular location, I have this lovely cliffside. I tried to find the most difficult location imaginable to demo this, and this is pretty close. We have water, we have terrain, we have a cliffside, but there's no problem parking it anywhere. I was even able to bring in stairs from the ground level to this ledge. But the best part of this whole contraption is the tunnel underneath. It's big enough to put another building. It's insane. The possibilities here are endless, and you can merge anything. Like, you can put a building that goes through this. It's just go crazy. Make a birthday cake out of this building. But what I like to do is roll my railroad tracks through it. This is, after all, a coal mining tower, and railroad tracks kind of just work, especially if, like me, you're building this industrial beauty in the ash heap. If, like me, you found it difficult to locate your railroad tracks, which are free for another week, by the way, if you are Fallout first, they are in a not very logical place in our menu. It's not under camp items, it's not under walkways or floor tiles, nor is it under structures, it is under decorations, believe it or not. We have an outdoor section, and that's where you will locate them. Anyway, once you do locate them, they fit perfectly under this building. I could not be happier. I also did a full walkthrough of this building and tested placing items. As of this moment, I have not found anything wrong with this prefab. Nothing floats, nothing sinks, nothing gets swallowed. Guess what? It just works. And it looks beautiful at that. Next up in the bundle, we have the company Repair Bot. This is a return item, and most people who own this really love it. Unfortunately, it does not repair destroyed camp objects, and there's a little bit of controversy there. There's a little bit of disagreement there. I still think it's a very cool item. He's just there for the upkeep. But if raiders attack you and blow up half of your building, he can't fix it. The cool thing about him is that he does not take up a collectron spot. You can still have your Nuka-Cola collectron or your Kami collectron, your Fetch collectron, whatever you like, plus this guy. So very cool. Just on his own, he's available for 700 atoms, but he's also part of this bundle. For the magnanimous and new and refreshing and extraordinary item in this bundle that could be easily overlooked, we have the dig site dynamo shelter generator. This thing is also available as an individual purchase for 500 atoms. And in your generator section, you will find it only if you happen to be inside a shelter. It's designed to be in a shelter, and it's the only place where you can deploy it. But look at how big it is. It is humongous. I am here in my root cellar shelter, and it doesn't even fit in the main story. Like, I have to go down into the dungeon itself to place it. Obviously, this is complete overkill for this particular shelter, but think about the other shelters that we have. We have open world shelters. That's what it's designed for. All like the really big monstrosities like the casino shelter, it would be perfect there as well, because look at how much power this monster produces. 999. That's all you will ever need in your shelter. Just plop it down somewhere in the corner. If your shelter is big enough to house this thing, it will take care of all of your power needs. So I think this is an extraordinary find. If you're not interested in the rest of the bundle, this generator is up for 500 atoms as a standalone purchase. In fact, this entire bundle is available as separate purchases. And for our last item, we have the industrial pipes, which you can grab for 350. Now, these things, I was unreasonably excited about them because now that we have the amazing free build mode, we can build pretty much anything with these things. They're no longer just decorative pipes that you can stack or throw down on the ground. These are now building blocks. You can create entire skeletal structures out of pipes, and that's just awesome, especially for an industrial site like this. You can sink them into walls, into the ground, into each other. The possibilities are endless. Now, I did mention some quirks in the beginning of the video, and the main problem that I've been encountering lately, not just with these items, but with building in general in Fallout 76, is the snap option. It doesn't always snap anymore. I'm hoping this is something that they will fix quickly. But with these pipes, I was able to snap the first two easily, but the third one, the snap option just refused to work. So I had to line it up by eye, which is totally fine because we still have the collide mode and the free mode. So it's really easy to line things up. But I was hoping to just snap up like 16 of these and have a really tall vertical pipe. Alas, there was something amiss with the snap option. I don't think that the glitch is in the pipes. I think it's in the build menu. Remember, the build menu is brand new. This whole system is very new, and Bethesda is still making tweaks and adjustments. So make sure to communicate anything and everything that's not up to snuff. Always report things to Bethesda. They do actually listen, and if enough people report the same glitch, they do make the change. If you want to see the rest of every single new item that's available in the Atomic Shop today, check out the rerun of the live stream that we ran earlier today, in which I covered every single thing on the menu. We do this every Tuesday at server reset time, so make sure to tune in next week. And if you want to hear the biggest news in Fallout 76's history since its inception, make sure to subscribe to this channel and to hit that notification bell, because tomorrow morning, bright and early, we're releasing an incredible news reveal. That's all we're allowed to say, so we'll just wait to hear your responses in the comment section tomorrow. All of you who are channel members, remember to join us every Wednesday for a live stream at noon Pacific. You guys will get dibs on Q&A on the big news release tomorrow. So if you're not yet a member and you want to hear everything that we have to say about it, make sure to hit that join button. I guarantee you it's gonna be worth it. Well, thank you so much for watching. Noodle pants. And until next time, stay safe out there, vault dwellers.
Where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and